Well, it's been more than a month since a fire tore through the Arrive apartment complex in Silver Spring, Maryland. 25-year-old Melanie Diaz died while she tried to escape.
Now, her apartment is among the 89 condemned. The building did not have an automatic sprinkler system since it was not even required when the building was built. Firefighters responded to a call about smoke in the building just days after that fire. They were there again last night. Someone burned food in a microwave. They reported no fire or injuries, and those additional calls just brought on more anxiety to the tenants there. Our Dave Laval has their story live from an apartment complex on Georgia Avenue tonight.
And Dave, you've followed the situation since the day of the deadly fire. Now tenants are dealing with additional stress.
Well, Mark Tusmeen, it seems like it's been one thing after another for the people who live in the apartment complex behind me. Many of those evacuated stayed across the street in the Doubletree Hotel or another hotel in the area. Management of the Arrive Apartments picked up the tab, but that money ran out earlier today, left those families looking for other places to stay. Maurice Green and his roommate have moved into another apartment in the complex, but reluctantly. They called it a temporary situation until they can find more affordable housing. We also saw other tenants move out whatever items they could, as they have other places to stay. Tenants told us apartment management paid for the hotel through March 20th. They then had the option to move into another apartment at Arrive or a sister property or find their own accommodations. Green is among many affected tenants who call the situation frustrating.
I'm not currently working right now. My roommate, we're both in college, and so it's been like very difficult, dealing with classes, dealing with going to school, and trying to manage that while dealing with being in the hotel.
One gentleman told us off camera he's paying for his family to stay in the hotel until they can find a new place to live. It's all because his 4-year-old daughter, he says, is scared to move back into the building. We did reach out to management for a comment as to what the tenants are saying and what management is doing to help those affected by the fire. They did not respond to our request. We're live in Silver Spring. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Dave, thank you. So meanwhile, the father of Melanie Diaz, the woman who died in that fire, was in Silver Spring today. Cesar Diaz cleaned up his daughter's memorial placed outside the entrance to the apartment complex. You're seeing it right there on your screen. The family is in town taking care of personal affairs. The family held a service for Melanie last Saturday in her native home of Fort Lauderdale. Diaz told us the loss of his daughter still hurts.
I had to letting her go. But at the same time, she's free now, she's free. And I'm going to continue fighting for the people here in Silver Spring and all over the nationwide, because this cannot happen anymore.
Now, Diaz is leading the push to get fire extinguishers in all high-rise buildings in Maryland that don't have automatic sprinkler systems by this July 1st. That bill is now before the Maryland General Assembly.